So there he is there. But what he had to say just has got a lot of people scratching their heads. It's like, what is our president saying? Because I can't make...
This is the second day in a row, by the way.
Well, there's a lot of mush in here. Here's Joe Biden, our president.
And by the way, it used to make the beer brewed here. It is used to make the brew beer in this refinery. Oh, Earth Rider, thanks for the Great Lakes. I wonder why he's talking.
Okay, so that's the president yesterday. That's what I was talking about.
Our president.
Okay, we're going to play that soundbite again in a moment. But first, here's the last time Joe Biden was on Fox and Friends. I think it was 2008. Just listen to the difference in his voice. Toba.
Hey, I'm Joe Biden. You're watching Fox and Friends, and I tell you what, you'll enjoy it.
Okay, that was him a while back. That's the Joe Biden a lot of people voted for. Here he is yesterday again. Let's run that soundbite again.
And by the way, it used to make the beer brewed here. It is used to make the brew beer in this refinery. Oh, Earth Rider, thanks for the Great Lakes. I wonder why he's talking.
And the interesting thing, the soundbite we played of Joe Biden on our show, no teleprompter. Yesterday, a teleprompter.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, I think for so long people said these are gaffes. That's not a gaffe. He can't put together a sentence.
It's something.
And
Yeah.
it's actually,
the electronics are off.
That's exactly right.
The chip?
Right? Yeah,
They installed the chip.
Yeah, like the electric wiring is not working.
Something's going wrong, and I actually feel bad for the president. I feel bad for the country that you don't have someone in the White House saying, this is not okay.
It was all over social media. People were saying, is he speaking a different language?
Yeah.
But people are worried about his health
But
now.
he did it 2 days ago, too, where he had something totally inaudible. So Dean Phillips, a sensible Democrat who wants his voice heard, clearly does not want President Trump to be president, but doesn't think he should be, Biden should be either. Listen.
I'm an American. I want to respect my presidents. I do respect President Biden. I've not seen cognitive decline. Of course, we're seeing physical and communication decline. I think that's self-evident by any video. But I don't think that is fair. But he's an 81-year-old man. He's a human being. Donald Trump, 77. You know, 70% of the country, Sean, is looking for change. They don't want either of these men at the top of the ticket. And look, I'm running for change.
He is running for change. And here's the thing, and I think our White House correspondent, Peter Doocy, made this point yesterday or the day before, and that was the way this White House now, it was actually last night on Special Report, the way the White House now and the campaign is managing Joe Biden during the campaign is to minimize falling down. We heard about the bubble wrap strategy a while back, but now they're, for the most part, keeping him away from people as well. And Peter said last night, unlike every other person running for an office in 2024, Joe Biden is not out in crowds taking selfies with everybody.
What are they going to do for the next year, though? He has to
9
go out.
months.
He
Bubble
has
wrap.
to speak.
Right, but how do you win? How do you retain the presidency without campaigning against a guy that will out-campaign anybody?
Exactly. He's all over the place. And to that point, Brian, I think that's why Governor Haley has to be real. Listen, politics is a blood sport. They're going back and forth with rhetoric, her and the former president. But she has to be really careful with making the comparison that Donald Trump is comparing him to Joe Biden, when you can see how different he is.
It's a Democratic argument.
Exactly. It's such a Democratic argument. And people can see the difference with the way that Joe Biden communicates right there in that soundbite and how Donald Trump is crisscrossing the country back and forth in court and on the campaign trail,
What if
talking
we
clearly.
have a terrorist attack? What if we have a natural disaster? I mean, who's making the decisions?